All right, greetings everyone. Greetings. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning. Whatever time it is in your part of the galaxy, hope you're having a great day. Got some GACs to play today. Going to be playing against relegation to Aurodium on the Loquitur account. One more loss and I'll get pounded back down to Aurodium, potentially. That's not great. But we're closing in on Jabba the Hutt. Get some changes to the account that I think will keep us in Kyber for the rest of the history of this account. That's the plan anyway. But who knows, maybe we'll have to fight the next round in Aurodium. See how it works out today. All right. Check out the chat, see what we got here. We got Storm Pooper in the house. David Dutrow comes in with a dad joke. Says next time you're in a restaurant and the waitress comes over and says, "Hey, would you like another one of those?" You say, "Why would I want an empty glass?" Yeah, I think that's pretty funny. It's a context joke. But sounds like something I'll definitely use in the future. Ask him for a full one instead. No, I don't want another one like that. Give me a full one. That's pretty funny. Harv is in the house. Andre Passati says, "What's up? Planned Karma's here." Kaiser means emperor. Koenig is king. Are you allowed to call somebody Kaiser? Is that a compliment, or is that like hailing back to times that you'd rather forget? I don't know. I don't know what the etiquette is in Germany. Probably calling people king is better. Heretic says, "Holy shirt." My shirt looks a lot like your little graphic there, Heretic. You got the fire graphic going on. Sonam says, "Hey yo." Nysa says, "Hello, are you Kyber 3 or Kyber 4 at the moment?" Loquitur's still Kyber 4. I think. Are I not? Yeah, Kyber 4. We're at 2992 against the skill range of 2970. So if I lose another one, I might drop out of Kyber. Last time I went to Aurodium, I think I went either 8-1 or 9-0, maybe 9-0, and I came back in like the top of Kyber 3 the next season. So yeah, definitely don't belong in Aurodium. So if I'm there, I'm just there for one season. But of course, that was a while ago, and everybody else is continuing to build their account at the same time I'm building my account. So I just have to build faster than them to get ahead of them. That's how this works. Heretic says they frown on Führer more than Kaiser. We're kind of fine with our past monarchy. They only did World War I, and we don't feel too guilty about that one. Second one's a problem, but there was no monarchy involved. All right. So Kaiser's okay then. Hobnail says, "Hey DL, hope you have great matches tonight." Yeah, should be all right. Looks like we got a fair matchup on Loquitur. I sneaked a peek in there earlier. And we both got Kenobis on defense, so we're going to have to see how that works out for the rest of the battle. David says, "I avoided relegation to Aurodium, pondering not really trying this round to avoid a 3-0 and a hard start to 5v5. Arva says, "Yeah, you just have to avoid calling people Führer." Nysa says, "Sometimes you'll say you're a king as a compliment in German, but no one really cares about Kaisers." All right. Well, I don't know. What honorific title do you want, Arva? Do you want to be Kaiser or Koenig or something else? And don't say just Arva. He'll probably say just Arva's fine. Trying to be humble for a second. All right. You guys got anything you want to chat about tonight specifically? Any crazy topics of conversation? Dude Abide says, "I was just in Germany last month." Arva said, "You should have said something." That's fine. Arva says, "Arva's just fine." Nicest says, I actually had some matches worth playing in Kyber 3v3. Gonna do my first Kyber 5v5 season. That's cool. Dude says he was in the mains area. Are you going for GL latest straight away? Well, Depressed Womp, I talked about that in my last stream. So by straight away, yes, I intend to farm the characters while they're still single shard drop, but I'm going to farm them. I'm not going crazy buying shards trying to get Leda like when she comes out. I will get her as fast as I possibly can on free to play. That's the deal. Emmy Peltola says, crazy topics. Are there any that are within the YouTube rules and regulations? Well, yeah, sure. Somebody once asked me if the crate dragon looked more like a loafer that you wear on your foot or a loaf of honey wheat bread. Those are the kinds of crazy questions that I'll entertain. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Is cereal considered soup? Those are crazy questions, all of which I've answered before. Love the Hawaiian shirt vibes. Yeah, I got... I have quite a few of these colorful shirts. They have to go into my rotation of, boring shirts. So I get to bust them out like Friday. I wear them sometimes, like, to work. I'll only wear a shirt like this on Friday. Call it a Friday shirt. Yeah, nobody complains too much. But yeah, mostly I get to wear my wacky shirts on stream. Emmy says, I'd say it's funny as well. The crate dragon is clearly a loafer because you can see the tongue in the opening animation. Just another consumer deployed lightsabers. Yeah, that's good. Brady says, everyone knows that because a hot dog bun stands vertically, a hot dog isn't a sandwich, but a taco. Whiskey Hoarder says, DL wears that to weddings and funerals alike. And I'd probably be more inclined to wear this to a... I don't know. I probably wouldn't try to... In my younger days, I probably would have tried to get away with wearing this to a wedding or a funeral, but nowadays I'm more inclined to play the game. All right, let's take a look at my opponent, Clemson Chris. He's from the Texas Dard side. I'm from the dark side. I live in Texas, so I could be from the Texas dark side. I don't know about the Texas Dard side. Dardicide? Dardicide. No, if that's supposed to be some kind of humor, I don't get it. I think just a typo. Texas dark side might have been taken. Who knows? Texas dark side anyway. 8.6 million galactic power. 3.6 in ships. 5 million in characters. My opponent's been playing the game for 24,900 galactic war battles. That puts him at about 5.5 years. So about twice as long as the Darth Loquitur account. So double the time. He should have double the power, right? He's got Profundity and Executor, both. Malevolence, Negotiator, Finalizer. He's got a lot of ships. Ebon Hawk. That's interesting. I've been seeing some bigger Ebon Hawks lately with relic characters in them, and seeing a Ebon Hawk like this with just basically the Malik level characters. Looks kind of funny. All right. Tide Dorito is 6 stars. Emperor Shuttle 6 stars. He's got a lot of fleet, though. That's a lot of fleet. Alright, character-wise, we've got Jedi Master Luke, SLKR, and Jedi Master Kenobi. Skywalker's in the house. We got Revan, Malik. Revan's 8, Malik's 9. I'm guessing we're going for Leviathan on this account. He likes ships, it seems. Normal characters that we'd expect to see here as part of the requirements. Jedi Knight Luke. Got all of these requirements. Yeah, it's just a bunch of requirement characters so far. Wampa's Relic 5. Mara Jade's Relic. Malgus is Relic 3. I see Kyle Katarn, all these characters, Relic, Talon, but I didn't see Starkiller. Did I just miss him? Yeah, there he is, Starkiller, Relic 5. Okay. Just missed him somewhere on the way through. There he is over here. Alright, I see him. And then from there on out, he's just got a lot of stuff. A lot of Gear 12s. A lot of Gear 11s. A lot of characters with partial gear lockdown for Relic. Oof. Imagine how many Electrium heat sinks or impulse detectors could have been made with all of those pieces that he locked down there. That's a lot of wasted impulse detectors. A lot of wasted Electrium. Alright. Where does that put us? Let's see. Enter. If I remember right, he's got Kenobi on the bottom. Yeah. So Kenobi's on the bottom, and without my own Kenobi, I really don't have anything to beat this. I could try with Sith Eternal, I suppose. See if we could knock out 2 of these characters. Let's see what else we've got to fight. Iden here, we'll probably Wampa that. Every time I underestimate Iden, I pay for it. So we'll probably Wampa there. Alright, who we got on top? Malgus. Malgus, Revan, and Bastila. That's going to be hard to beat without my own Sith Eternal. Although it's Malgus Relic 3. So what do you guys think? Could we use, like, maybe Sith Triumvirate in here against this Malgus and make it work? My Sith Triumvirate's still mostly Gear 12, right? So I could do, like, Traya and Nihilus, but they're Gear 12. Then we have to rely on our friend Savage to carry us through. If we do that, then we could reserve Sith Eternal to try to take down the ads on the Kenobi. That could be interesting. So I think if I could take out the ads on Kenobi, maybe Dash-On Chewie has enough damage to take him down before he can kill them if he's alone, if he's by himself. Because there's, I mean, if there's no cat, just Kenobi, it's not that bad, right? It takes him a while to get to the alt, and he'll have to actually fight fight whoever I put in there. Yeah. We just have to be able to get to alt fast enough. Alright, so what do you guys think? You guys think Sith Triumvirate on Malgus? I'll wait and see if chat has any feedback on this matchup, and then, I mean, it's pretty sad on my part. That's what it would look like right there. Emmy says, food conversations are always good. Just another consumer says, hot dog's an open-faced sandwich? Question mark. If it is, it's regulated by one federal agency. If it's closed, it's regulated by another. If it has more than 3% meat by weight. Wow, just another consumer knows a whole bunch of trivia that I don't. If it's open face sandwich, it's regulated by one federal agency, but if it's closed, then it's regulated by a different one if it has meat. That's funny. FDA, I assume, on the second one. What's the open face sandwich trivia? I'm curious about that. So after I get hyperdrive and I have Geo Soldier to 7 stars, do I take the Geo Spy straight to 7-star for fleet, or enough to get unlocked both Alpha and Spy, and then go back to Spy to 7 stars, and then go back to Brood? So I have to remember how I did it when I got the hyperdrive bundle. I believe that I got the Spy started, and you only need, I think, 4 stars to unlock the Brood Alpha. So I think I did take a detour to Brood Alpha, got him to 4 stars, got him unlocked, and then I went and finished both the Spy and the Soldier to 7 stars. I think that's how I did it. Depressed Wampa says, how's the heat over in Texas? Man, it was really bad the last couple weeks. It was absolute nonsense. It's calmed down a little bit here now, though. A little bit of cloudy, a little bit of acting like it's going to rain, so it's better. Better than it has been. Planned Karma says, need 30K to hit 4 million. I know you'd purchase the Conquest Plus Pass on Aptisio. With the changes to it this time to include 2 feats, basically, do you think it's worth for an account similarly? I didn't know it was changing. You're saying Conquest, the big pass, is going to give you 2 feats? What you can do, I believe if you buy the $10 pass, then the other pass becomes an upgrade cost of $19. So what you might do if you're skeptical, you might buy the pass, see how far you get after the first week, and if you feel like you're on track to make box 5 by buying the pass and getting some free, I assume you mean by getting feats closed out that you're getting free Conquest points, then you could buy it. But in the prior rounds, I couldn't get to box 5 on the Aptisio account. I just didn't have enough refreshes and didn't have enough feats. You know, buying the pass allowed me to get some extra feats and swap around discs a lot to get other feats completed. So I know on the Aptisio account I couldn't reasonably get box 5 without doing crazy amounts of refreshes, and I got it easily with the pass. So let that be your guide. You know, if you're just hitting 4 million, I don't know how much the pass is going to help you. It depends on how many good teams you have for Conquest. If you've got a GL team and another full relic team, you're probably good to go. Just buy the big pass and go for it. If you don't have 2 really good Conquest teams, though, your main team will just be out of stamina too much, and you may lack what you need to get a higher box placement. Arva says Triumvirate's not going to work. I'd say it has like a 5% chance of working. Why don't you upgrade Malgus and place it on defense? I just got Malgus. I got Malgus like last week. So I put some initial stuff on him, and in this week's update, I take him to gear 12. But yeah, I just barely got Malgus. I don't have Darth Revan yet, so I don't have a lot of the stuff that I would need to build him. So it's not a matter of whether or not I'm going to build Malgus. It's just I haven't had time with him yet. Hey DL, would you consider it a good buy if I buy Scythe ship packs? Missed it. It's Conquest, and I know it will go into Proving Ground and take a year to get. That depends. I mean, if you really want that ship and you're planning to get the Grand Inquisitor, then, you know, you can shortcut it with money. Sure. But it does take Grand Inquisitor as a pilot, so if you don't have that, then it doesn't do you any good to have the ship, really. You need to not have fear when Nihilus gets his Annihilate cooldown. And you always get, like, you get cooldown reductions and, yeah. David Dutrow says, in Conquest, you get an over-prepared consumable, a DCS consumable, which will complete those 2 feats. Oh, interesting. Conquest plus Pass gives you the Phoenix and Cal by giving you the text you need for that feat. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's good. If that's the case, then the big pass is probably worth it for accounts that are like 4 to 6 million that are struggling to get box 5. I think if you're already getting box 5, you can buy the $10 pass, get box 5, and you'll unlock the character after 6 rounds. If you're in a hurry to get the character, then obviously you can go for a better box than box 5 and try to get it sooner. But to me, the pass in box 5 is the sweet spot. Thing about this conquest is the simmable treasure nodes. Yeah, getting a sim button is going to be good. Mag says, I just lost to Malgus with my Sith trio. They wreck cooldowns and I can't get the Annihilate. Yeah, okay. Well, do I have anything that beats Malgus? Because I put a bunch of my stuff on defense. I put gas on defense. So probably the only thing that even comes close is Jedi Knight Luke. But then Luke is going to get, one shot by Malgus. Sorry I missed it, but it sucks that it looks like the max crate is impossible for people without Malgus and Phoenix this round. This Malgus shouldn't one-shot Luke. Well, should I try Luke then? If I can get this team, I may be able to go for a full clear. What do you say, guys? Throw some stuff at it, see if it sticks. First time they kill somebody, we'll get Savior. Well, unless it's Jedi Knight Revan. I feel like Jedi Knight Luke lead is better here, right? Because we want to slow them down to our speed. Or is it better to use Revan lead and speed us up to a higher speed and guarantee our first Savior? Take a look at their speeds. See what we're up against here. 262. He gets extra speed though from 317 of my Revan. I feel like he gets extra speed. 325, so that's pretty fast. It's not slow anyway. And then 311. So the team is reasonably fast. Mace is good for Shatterpoint. Whiskey Hoarder says you don't need Mace. Arva says, yeah, Jedi Knight Leak. Send in a garbage team to burn the cooldowns. Use Mace for the Shatterpoint. Okay. Whiskey Hoarder says I slacked on the Fury class and then they announced for Leviathan. I don't know. Should I pull? So you want me to pull the cooldowns first, huh? See, he's only Relic 3, so maybe I'm just being overconfident, but I feel like Relic 3 is less of a threat. Relic 7 Revan, though, and Relic 4 Bastila. Don't pull... Oh, he has no Omicrons? Okay. So Arva says no need to pull because he doesn't have the Omnis on. The Omnomicrons. I have to figure out my next round of Omicrons. Whenever we evade attack, we gain offense up. That seems good, right? This gives us some health steal and some protection. Arva says just don't use the Jedi Knight Luke stun. Why not use the stun? Everybody's immune to stun. Okay, immune to turn meter reduction. First time everybody falls below 50% health, they're infected with fear. So we actually want to kill Malgus first, right? With this comp, we actually want to kill Malgus first. Just get on him and stay on him. DR dispels the stuns. Malgus is immune to stun. Revan has defense penetration. They dispel the buff and gain ferocity. Yeah, so that's off of Revan. So we actually don't want to stun people, huh? Interesting. What do you think, Arva? Do we kill Malgus first, or do we go after Bastila the Fallen first? I feel like we may have to go after Malgus. I remember when Guard gave immunity to stun, and that was a big deal. Now every other character seems to be immune. Yeah. Well, I mean, the mid-tier characters, right? The Star Killers and Malguses and characters that are kind of between the Journey characters and the Galactic Legends. Probably just kill Malgus first. Alright, let's get in there and see. I won't use the Luke stun. And we'll see if we can just kill Malgus first. Okay. So we do this. Dodged. Doubt. Alright, let's do this. And then let's just hit it with a basic. I think it's a good time to use this ability. Pass it around. Just hit him with a basic again. And then, as long as we get another turn here, before he goes crazy on us. Alright, Malgus down. Let's take an assist here. Oh, didn't quite get everything. Wow! Wow! Watch me do a magic trick. Make Darth Revan disappear. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. We annihilated that Revan. That counterattack was some good stuff right there. Alright, Jedi Knight Luke, ladies and gentlemen. That gives us the chance to try this Sith Eternal. We're going to put in Wat Tambor. And the question is, what do we do for the third character? We're going to put something in here to buy time. I don't really have... Do I have... Where are my Night Sisters? I've been working on Night Sisters, but I think they might be on defense somewhere. No, they're not. I don't think I can give away Wat Tambor for the Daka zombie combo, but I could throw in the Daka zombie combo. Zombie will get killed by Cat's Execute and potentially waste some of their time. There's not a lot of area effect. And they don't really have a way to get rid of the taunt, right? Then I don't get a Datacron. But I got a couple characters, you know, in the battle. Got a couple characters in the game. Watt doesn't do anything against JMK because they hit under protection anyway. Watt's nice, but once JMK hits the ult, he goes under protection, so maybe 5 tanks. GBA isn't good. GBA is on defense. With the Empire Trooper. Yeah, I'm not working on Leviathan that hard yet, so I don't have the Sith Empire Trooper built up. Don't you have armor? Yes, I do have armor, but armor is very... armor gets ganked in this scenario. I mean, if I put in armor and a tank, then it's no different than Watt, really. And whoever's my tank just gets insta-killed. At least with the zombie, you know. They got to kill the zombie a few times, kill old Daka a few times before they're on the Emperor. It just wastes time, but maybe it wastes enough time. Okay, So, do we link? I mean, we've got to link Kenobi coming into the battle. So we have to link Kenobi and Cat. There's no way around that. We could link Kenobi and try to drain off all of his protection. That makes him easier to kill later. Arva says just link GK and Cat and kill him with the ult. Alright, I'll take Arva's word for it. We're going to go for it. Bow. Alright, here we go. Oh. Alright, Cat. Kill your zombie. Gotta see how zombie tastes today, Cat. You ever see a cat eat a zombie? Well, there's one kill on Daka. Oh, hey, they're attacking the Emperor. Interesting. Yeah, let's get some protection back. Why not? Oh, Daka, come on, quit dying. No! What is that? They just wrecked my Daka like 3 times in a row. And the zombie's sitting there doing nothing. Of course, she won't do anything now either. Come on. Ugh. Alright. He doesn't care. He's just going to kill me anyway. Yeah. Dang it. Dang it. Need better mods than my C is what the problem is. I actually had to take some of my better mods off of Sith Eternal and put them on other characters just to get good enough mods for other teams that I'm trying to run. It's insane how much pressure there is on my mods these days. Mike Finn says cleanup territory. Well, the question is, who do I clean it up with? I've got troopers, but I don't think troopers are the best choice here. I've got Dash Han Chewie, which does a lot of damage. I've got CLS with a couple robots. It does okay damage. I've got Wampa. What do you guys think? I got Fennec. Fennec does a lot of damage. What do you guys think? Do we use Fennec? Fennec does a lot of damage, but I don't know if she's the right play here. We could... I kind of like Fennec. The more I'm thinking about it, the more I think I kind of like Fennec. If we have to clean up a Lord Vader... So we don't have a Lord Vader. He doesn't... This opponent doesn't have that. So we could do Bosk. We're not going to get enough debuffs to get the contract off, though. So we would almost want to do Bosk lead to get the contract. I don't know if the contract's that important. Is the contract that important? Wampa. I want to use Wampa against Iden. Do Bosk lead so they survive longer? With not Bosk lead? I got Bosk in the lead. What are you guys asking? I'm confused. It may be expensive. I've done Treya, Talon, and Sidious. Fennec gets more damage with the contract. Yeah, I think On the Hunt is probably best, right? Because he will be the lowest health. And all we got to do is just deal 10 damage. Deal damage 10 times. With these mass assists, we'll deal damage a bunch of times. So we'll have the contract right away. What gives us the most offense out of these? 16% offense there. Crit damage, I just want straight offense, right? This is probably the one that I would want. Blessed says delay. Okay, gotcha. Alright, yeah, I'm going to take this in and see if I can just use the assists and Fennec and get enough damage to kill this guy. Let's go. Let us go. Oh, there's Kenobi coming in. Alright, we're going to go ahead and taunt here. I'm going to do this mass assist, and we'll be able to go right away. I'm going to put the armor shreds on him because it might be relevant. Alright, let's get some more attacks here. Just take a basic right now. Stack the armor shreds again. We'll go for the mass assist again, just get damage down. Mass assist again to get damage down. Alright, we look like we're doing something now. Stack the armor shreds one more time. I think that's about all the armor shreds that we'll ever need, right? Oof! Nice, Fennec. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Super kicks. I'm very happy about that. Satisfied with that result, my friends. Alright, we can Wampa this. We can... what are we going to do against these guys? This is a gnarly team. I don't want to fight Qui-Gon Jinn on the back wall. I've given away like all of my best stuff, so if we have Qui-Gon on the back wall, it could be a problem. So we gotta save Radis for that. Probably do this. This is dicey, unless these characters are pretty slow. 242. $227. Okay, he's slow enough that this should be okay. This should be okay. So we just lock him down. We kick the taunt off of here. Kill this guy. You know, do as much work as we can on all of them while we got all three. And then we'll just do basics and get him down. And then once it's only Kylo, he's not really a threat. So we should be able to finish him off pretty easily. Okay. All right. So we just... Why don't we go ahead and do the kick here? We got plenty of turn meter on Mara Jade. So we're going to do the kick. And we're going to save that turn meter transfer for later. Get him stunned. And then we'll try to get everybody stunned. Oh, it's lovely. It's lovely. Oh, wow. He just took a heaping helping of damage. We're good. I think we can go another round here. Pass this over to Mara Jade. And we'll throw bombs again. Take everybody's turn meter again. That gives too much life back to this guy, but we'll save the stun. Just do basics here. Stun everybody again. Nope. Alright, we're going to have to use a kick. Alright, I have to give him life back. I hate doing this, but we do. If he attacks us he could potentially one-shot our whole team because every time you do damage to him, he gets more stacks of damage the next time he goes. So if he gets to go now, he'd have like 300 damage stacks. Oh, come on, guys. Finish him off. There it goes. All right, all right, all right. Okay. And then we just got Unmasked left to go. We'll give him a kick for good measure. See if we can stack up some debuffs on him. Okay, he actually took a turn there. He was stunned for 2 turns, so he had a turn. He won't get a turn now, though. 57 banners. It's okay. Feels pretty good trading away a Gear 12 character with a couple relics for a full relic team. Gotta say, that part I enjoy. Alright, what do we want to do here? Man, it's always this dilemma. It's always the same darn thing. Like, Geos are easy to beat. I've got like 8 different teams that can beat them. I don't want to use any of my good teams here. It's so frustrating. I don't want to use Vader. Let's look here. This is Spy, right? Yeah, so I can't really use Nest. Too much risk in nesting that. Alright, I guess we just go dash on Chewie and scoundrel it up, and man, it's way too good of a team to use against this. We still have Watt. We could do like Vader, Watt, and a tank. Since we didn't use up Watt Tambor, we could do something like this. Man, it's everything. Anything I use seems like way too much. It just seems way too good, but I don't want to throw away a team against Geos. I've dropped battles to them in the past. I underestimate them. I get myself killed. I don't want to do that today. We're not doing that today. We're getting these guys killed. We're getting them out of here. Who are you saving Vader for? The back wall. See, the back wall is a big question mark. If he put more good teams on the back wall and you use a bunch of good stuff on the front wall getting through to the back wall, then you're just stuck. You know, then you're sitting there with not enough good teams to take out his teams. Which is pretty much where we ended up with on our last opponent, right? I mean, he had a really good back wall. I'm actually going to get Spy out of here, so I'm going to use these two to weaken the total health pool, and I'm going to yeet Spy out. Let's see if we can get a stun here. That's nice. Oh, never mind. Cleansed. Without the Spy, we've got plenty working in our favor. They can't ever get rid of the debuffs either because Vader lead. I guess technically Brute can get rid of them because he dies, and when he comes back, the new version of the Brute doesn't have them. Alright, let's get him out of here. Remassacre. We'll do this. We'll do this. And then we'll lightsaber him, and that should be the kill. Alright. Fine. Fine. Stupid Geos. Alright, let's Wampa here. And hope that he doesn't have gas on the back wall. Thrawn finishing Kylo is interesting. Vader, Watt, and Guard. Yeah, you called it, Carrot. That's what we're going to use. That's what we did use. That's what was successful. Man, for anybody who doesn't know the people in this chat, if you're new to the channel, if you're just hanging out for the first time with us, we have such cool people that are part of this community. Arva, Blessed Carrot, David Dutrow. I mean, like everybody who's hanging out here is super cool. Awesome people. Heretic's always fun. Dude Abides. Left the game. Loved it so much he came back. Couldn't stay away. If you're not part of our Discord, you really should join Discord. If you're a new player, there's a lot of good stuff over there. If you're an experienced player, there's still a lot of really good conversations that happen over there that even experienced players, like people talking about the last Galactic Challenge. Man, if I didn't have this community, I would have got like box 8. And instead I can get box 10 because people have cool ideas and they share them with the community. And I want to work on this Sauna team again. I don't know why, but I like this. No Omicron here. This is a leftover team. And this Sauna team has been crushing it. Rolo has been just killing stuff. It makes me want to relic Staros and put her up to like relic 8. I just drop the bombs on people. Man. She does so much damage. David Dutrow gives me a super chat. We have a great community because you built a great place to share ideas and respect each other. Thanks for everything you do for not just the Inquisitors, but the Swgoh world as a whole. Man, David, you make my day with this kind of stuff, guys. Like, I love it. It proves once again how cool of a community we got. And, you know, I could take credit for building the community, but if some of y'all, the people who have been here since the beginning, man, if you hadn't got with the channel and started hanging out and talking to people over on Discord, I mean, that stuff all would have gone away. But, you know, having cool people over there on the Discord to talk to everybody, that's a big part of it too, you know? Makes it a community instead of just a streamer. No, we're starting to lose here. This is not good. Oh, wow. Wow. Foresight dodged everything. All right. Let's waste one more round here. Come on, Han. Get another turn, buddy. All right. Bring back some banners. A banner. I just want you all to know that I appreciate you. I really do appreciate it. Like, it is really an honor to be part of the community and to have so many cool people hanging out. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. We've got Radis here. You know, guys, for all the times that I play Radis, I'm not sure I actually know how to beat Radis. You just like dash on Chewie, right? It's just like super high damage and just punch Radis in the face. It's only a Gear 12 tank. So this works, right? We just annihilate Radis. Punch him into the Dark Ages. Put all this crit damage on. Seems like the way to do it. Don't know if you saw yet, but the 500 crystal packs are back in the store. Oh, Irishman. Oh, thank you for telling me that. I got to go get those like right now. Right meow. I'm just buying Carbonite. I'm just going to buy Carbonite. I'm not going to buy Bronzium this time around. But I might buy a bunch of packs, you know. Just throw out the crystals now. Stock up on a ton of Carbonite circuit boards. And then just like for several months, just not have to worry about them at all. I think that's going to be my strategy. All right. I'm going to go do that as soon as this GAC is done, if I remember. I'm kind of old and don't remember things anymore, but if I do, we'll go in there. All right, we'll do that. I was going to say, I think I'll kill him with the AoE, but I guess I'll kill him instead with the... Look at this. Oh, it's so beautiful. So much damage. Of course, they got the area effect off and ruined my day. All right, we've got Mon Mothma back here, but we've got Nest for that. We've got Treya. If we can keep Treya, we'll keep Treya for that. All right. Night Sisters. Sisters of the Night. No zombie. She's not really going to be able to hide. We can use our own Mon Mothma here. I mean, this just kind of feels like teams of stuff. I don't see anything that's a big threat. So if we do rebels here, we can do like Mon Mothma, Cash In, Lando, chuck on a Datacron. See if we got some light side stuff. Health steal, protection, health steal. I don't know. We don't need too many more really good teams, right? So let's go ahead and do Datacron here. Dude Abide says, that's what I did. I bought 5 carbonite packs today. Which packs? I don't want to go off stream. The packs for where you can buy relic parts for 500 crystals. The carbonite circuit boards are a really good deal. So you can buy those packs out of there and not have to worry so much about finding places to create carbonite circuit boards. For a lot of people, bronzium wiring is a bottleneck, but carbonite circuit boards are also painful because if you need them, at the point where you need them, trying to go back and farm them, oh my goodness. The nodes that you can farm, there was a time when relics first came out where it actually made sense to go to like 1F and farm just tons of stuff to make carbonite circuit boards. At least for the players who didn't already have 17 billion of those materials because they've been playing since the dawn of time, you know. But yeah, there was actually like logical efficiency to be had by doing that. But now, because there's so much pressure on Kairos and your regular energy, anytime you would have to go back and farm those nodes to get your carbonite circuit boards is really detrimental to account building. So buying them out of the shop for the 500 crystals makes a lot of sense. 57 banners. Man, I love the way Mon Mothma deals with Newt. The extra character, being able to, when you, I guess the thing that I like most is when you remove extortion, it's considered a skill, so everybody else on the team assists, and instead of wasting your turn, everybody attacks with 90% of their attack power. So it's a pretty sweet deal. All right, let's do Imperial Troopers here. I don't think we need them anywhere else. Do we? Question mark. Let's go make sure. We've got a team here that needs to be hit with something. This is easy. It's a low relic Stormtrooper Han. Just got to bring enough damage. We got a Mon Mothma team back here. We got more Night Sisters back here with the zombie. So, I don't know. Doesn't seem like it's going to take too good of a team to beat this. No Omicron on Asajj. We still have Radis. We still have a bunch of stuff. So do I save the troopers for the back wall? I still have CLS. So this is like super easy for troopers to deal with. We got CLS for the back wall. Sure, why not? Let's do these guys. We'll go ahead and take in all 3. We're not going to use the Datacron here, though. We're just going to smash them apart, take our 57 banners, and move on. Go for the highest efficiency we can. All right, let's get Daka out of here. There we go. Let's see if we can get Asajj out before she gets a turn. And claim our 57 banners. That's fun. All right. This team. We can nest this team, right? Let's run nest in here. This is a Relic 0 character. They don't have enough damage to kill me. I think it's the same thing. We'll just run nest and we'll not use a Datacron at all. Can you buy gear to scrap for carbonite circuit boards? You can buy some gear out of the shops. So, like, if you want to buy the Squad Arena store often has a piece that can either trade for carbonite circuit boards or bronzium. So you can buy them out of there. But I certainly wouldn't buy gear for crystals with the plan of changing it into carbonite circuit boards. It's already a good deal, 500 crystals for the pack. So there's no reason why you would try to go look for a better deal by buying gear to crush up for that. You get a bunch of gear out of bronzium wiring and carbonite circuit board gear when you open up your friendship packs. So the friendship packs are good. We had good luck with this team with Mace and Bastila. That did good work for us. And we've still got a lot of teams for the back wall too, so we're going to throw this team in here and make sure that we've got plenty of damage to kill a Barris. I did a nest solo against some trashy Tuscans that almost timed out. The dance was so slow. Nick says, yo. Well, yo to yourself. How you doing, Nick? What's going on? All right, so she is prepared and will come back from Vandor at least once. All right, let's get that. Oh, come on. We got rid of the taunt, and she immediately gets the taunt back. Okay. As long as she's not taunting, then we can just kill Barris, right? Because Barris isn't protected by Vandor. Big hit. Yeah. All right. Get rid of this tank, the taunt again. Now we'll start working on Vandy. Vandrin Chewbacca. And nice job with the mace, the shatter points, going right around those taunts. All right, shatter point on her now. All right, go back to Vandor. Okay, you are not prepared. At least you're not prepared anymore. Got a question to you. Why am I feeling that Jabba is not as powerhouse as people say? Relic levels? Relic levels and mods, maybe. So Jabba with Boush Leia having good mods to annihilate everybody is the key. You need Boush at Relic 8. You need Chrysanthemum at least Relic 7, maybe Relic 8. And then Embo if you can get him. And things really start to take off then. And you need pretty good mods. Alright, these Night Sisters probably don't take this much to kill them, but we've got it, so that's what we're going to use. Let's go ahead and put a better Datacron on here. And we will just try to get Talzin out of here as fast as we can and rely on the fact that we got recovery to skip the whole plague thing. Okay. Let's just stack up translation super fast there. Let's go for area effect damage. Nope, gonna get plagued. Not today. Oh, nice. She takes the second hit off a zombie. Now we just got 2 little guys left. Luke can get around them. Do the buff removal. And that should be it. The Night Sister zombie after her new art looks to me like some kind of crazy dead butterfly. Those knives coming out of her back look to me like butterfly wings. Drives me a little bit crazy. Alright, let's do Treya Savage. Seems fine. I don't think they've got enough damage to kill Savage. They don't have enough stuff to lock him down. And they'll kill themselves with assists, so yeah, this has got to be good, right? Blessed Carrot says Relic 8, all of them. Well, I mean, you can leave Chrysanthemum at Relic 7. You can leave, like Lando, if you're using him, you can leave him at Relic 7. You don't have to Relic 8 everybody. But getting Jabba to Relic 8... Oh, that was the wrong skill. Let's go ahead and try to do that. I guess we could just isolate her. Relic 8 Cassian in here. Not going to isolate Cassian. Kind of don't feel like that's useful. Okay. Now we'll isolate Cara Dune. Or just kill her again, I guess. Savage hitting harder than I thought. This should be it, right? Yeet. But yeah, you gotta keep Bouchelet alive. That's the key. Keep her alive and keep her swinging, and she'll take down everybody. Throwing a lot of grenades. A lot of grenades. Plus grenades. Okay, we've got Ewoks and we've got Old Republic. Ewoks have no Zeta, no Omicron on them. I feel like this is, I used up Cassian in the Mon Mothma team, didn't I? It's fine. We'll just go in with 2 characters. Mark Pierce says Underman. Yeah, that's that. Shahan says, what's up, boss man? Just chilling. Just trying to win this grand arena so that we don't get relegated to Aurodium. We'll go ahead and try to stun Karth. Because why not? Alright, let's go ahead and do some area effect damage. Wow. Nice job there, Radish. Let's do some basics. See if we can get a stun. No turn meters. Oh, come on. Too easy. Look at this. 58 banners. Most bombs got resisted. Already got almost 200 potency. You shouldn't need that crit. Well, I mean, you must have been fighting against an opponent that had crazy tenacity then. Because if they're holding out against 200 potency, that's a team with a whole lot of tenacity. 120 plus, right? Alright, what are we going to do to kill Ewoks? The Mandalorian. We've got some scoundrels. We've got a bunch of garbage. What do we even have? Nihilus. Let's just do bounty hunters. We can do like Aura Singh, Mandalorian. Who's got the what's his leadership again? Plus 50% health steal. Enemies have minus 50% critical damage. Deal damage to the healthiest enemy. Everybody gains. No, that's not great. Her leadership, contract, counter chance. Wow. None of them have recovery. None of them have like recover all your stats and get you know, max banners. All right, let's take bounty hunters in and kill some Ewoks. Should be fun. Arva says, my R8 skiff is actually hits for stupid amounts and is the one killing things. Really? Your skiff is the man, huh? Interesting. Okay. Let's go under stealth. What? Why no stealth? Yeah, losing banners. Come on, quit losing banners. Pew! That didn't work. Man, I thought for sure we were killing Ewoks there. Alright, Dengar, get in there. Come on, buddy. Wickets down. 55 banners. Arva also says, while the thermals from Boosh are noticeable, don't discount Skiff hitting for 200,000 on basics. Wow. 200,000 on a basic with your Skiff, huh? Whew. I assume you're fighting JMK. Embo helps a lot for dispelling the tenacity up. Brady says, if you're fighting against JMK, go heavy on basics to start while they have crazy tenacity. With Jabba the Hutt's basic to build the alt and eat cat. Look forward to your account updates after the road ahead. Well, I'm not changing that much. The current plan will stay the current plan. We'll just rotate in all of the layer requirements as I can, and we'll get ready so that once we can collect up all the shards that we need for her characters, we can get Galactic Legend Leia. Leviathan, I don't know. I feel like I'm underestimating it, and I'm going to have to, you know, go back and build Leviathan. But I'm really hoping that I can counter Leviathan and hold off on building that for a while. That's what I'm hoping. We're preparing ourselves, though, right? We're getting Darth Revan, we're getting Malak, we got Malgus built. We're working on getting the ship done. So we'll be in a position where we can let's see. Do we have another rebel ship we can put in there? We don't, really. And I don't want to use my Plo here. Alright, let's go in here and hope for some RNG. But I'm hoping that I can avoid building Leviathan at least for a little while. Long enough to close out Jabba and JML and go for Leia and build up my character side of things, and then Leviathan. That would be my hope, if I could wait that long. Alright, good RNG there, some good assists. We got that Xanadu blood out of here in a hurry. Get over here on this Razor Crest. Bring in a reinforcement. I've always found that it works best to just put my Millennium Falcon under stealth. Whoever comes in next usually hits over here. TIE Interceptor? Weird. Right? Second sister? Why? Question mark? I don't know. Even if you bring in Vader, Vader has to be in the starting lineup. Okay, so I don't know why TIE Interceptor's in here. If my opponent watches this, put your TIE Interceptor wherever Vader is, because you have to have Vader in the start for the TIE Interceptor to be any good. Or at least I don't feel like TIE Interceptor does something special in this fleet on defense. Like it doesn't, it's not a counter to the Profundity or other Executors, for example, to use that as a reinforcement. At least never that I've seen. Okay. We'll save the big hit. We'll just go after this guy. We sent the Tantive away, so this is over. Just put it on auto. Recover some banners. Houndstooth can only steal banners from one of my ships if he does. Otherwise, we'll get full banners for this. 71 should be the number. 71 is the number. They said a lot of positive things about Inquisitors. They just weren't true until we got Grand Inquisitor and Riva. I feel like they said more positive things about the Leviathan than they did for Inquisitors. That's funny. I don't think Leviathan is realistically two-shottable because it has no cooldowns. So Arva thinks that the Leviathan's going to be unbeatable. Well, if it is, then I'll have to go for it sooner rather than later. Yeah, here we've got Vader in the starting lineup. This is the fleet where you would expect to see the TIE Interceptor. Let's take the Separatist fleet in here. I don't feel like we need Plo, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to kick out the Soldier. We'll put Plo in, and we will plan to try to recover banners with Plo if it comes down to a longer fight than I expect. Blackbird says if you get out some key ships, it should be clean upable. They ever say that the Inquisitors would be the new meta? I don't remember them saying that. They actually didn't brag up the Inquisitors that much. Like they said, you know, it was going to be a great team for killing Jedi, and there were some claims like that. But the thing about the Inquisitors, the thing that they did that most people interpreted as overhype, is that the Inquisitors were then immediately part of every galactic challenge, every conquest, everything for like, 4 months. Which made you think that it should have been a lot better of a team than it actually was. But yeah, I didn't think that they were going crazy with the Inquisitors. Leviathan, they just came out and said, this is a meta-changing ship, period. Thank you. Have a nice day. I'll take 2 reinforcements. I won't need them. But I'm also thinking that my opponent's not going to full clear, right? He's got his profundity on offense, though, and he's got a lot of ships. So he may full clear. He has to find his way through that Kenobi, though. So he has to be able to beat my Kenobi to win. I'm overconfident that he's not going to full clear. It'll probably cost me the battle, but yeah, I don't feel like he's going to full clear. He or she. Maybe my opponent is a girl. I don't know. Can't make assumptions these days. Or maybe they identify as, neutral. Maybe I should call them they. My opponent, they. We can get back some banners on our tank if we can recover and get the kill. Boop. 73 banners. Arva says, the problem is that the starting ships are super tanky and have 2 lives with the Leviathan. Dude says, Leviathan is going to be a top priority after I get Jabba. Trying to decide how high a relics to take the Jabba team before going for Leviathan, since Cantina and signal data will be the bottleneck. Yep, that will be the bottleneck. All right, so we got a 2048 on a clear. And I think the only battle we dropped was that Kenobi battle with Sith Eternal, right? Everything else we got through in one clean hit. 2058's a pretty good score. 2048. Yeah, okay. I was going to say 2058 is a pretty good score. 2048 is okay. It's all right. I think it's better than my opponent's going to do. He put quite a bit of stuff on defense. So he has to find enough offense to break through all my stuff. We got good chances of staying in Kyber 4, boys and girls. I feel good about it. I feel good about it. Yeah, so Leviathan, if Leviathan really is unbeatable, then it'll become a priority. And I don't know, reading through the kits, it looks like the mirror match is going to be a coin flip, right? So whoever's capital ship gets to go first on the turn where you get to steal the opponent's capital ship just wins. Like, I don't know. I don't see how the matchup, the mirror match, I don't see how the mirror match isn't just a coin flip. So then, like, everybody puts Leviathan on defense in Grand Arena. Right? Would be ironic if the Thrawn fleet ends up better than Leviathan. And Arva says the Thrawn certainly won't be better than Leviathan. Just the turn meter removal and speed reduction for the enemy capital ship is a deal breaker. .2048 is a good game to burn time on the phone. Arva says, yeah, the mirror sounds like a coin flip. Given that everyone will have Relic 9 on the Darth Revan, it will give a very good sales pitch to whenever Relic 10 comes out. Yeah, and then it'll be a coin flip. Everybody will have to Relic 10 their Darth Revan and have the coin flip again. David Dutrow says, I'm hoping no one else in my shard gets Leviathan so I can play the benevolent dictator for a while. Sit at the top of the fleet shard and just allow people to come through. Yes, I will weaken my fleet for you. Oh, I'm in third place? Leviathan's going back in, and you guys can just leave me here. I don't know. You get Leviathan, just sit at second place. Just park yourself at second place and call it good enough. Don't even have to play your matchup every day. Don't have to intentionally lose to let the first spot be open. Yeah. Sit in second for like 6 months. Arva says he's going to get it to 7-star on day 1 and just laugh at people who don't. Blackbird says the AI might not play the mirrors correctly. Whiskey Hoarder says at least it won't be painful like other mirror matches. You'll know if you lost right away. Blessed Carrot says I won't get the chance. My fleet shard is crazy intense. Dude says I'm thankful to have a passive fleet shard. I don't think anyone is going for Leviathan anytime soon besides me. Nisus says everyone in my fleet shard is going for it. That's funny. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. I don't know. I'm really behind on all that stuff. So I just got the Malgus unlocked. I don't have the ship, of course, yet. But let's take a look at the fleets. No, I just want to look at ships. Let's look at the ships. Where are we at? Fury class interceptor. We've got 203 blueprints. You know, we'll get it after this conquest. But I still need some of the other ships. I need a bunch of the characters. I don't have Darth Revan even unlocked yet. Still working on his journey. Then I got to get Malak. Then I got to get Malak built. I mean, you can get Malak for the raid tokens now, but it's still a lot of currency. It's a lot of raid tokens. If you do nothing but buy Malak, I think it takes like 40 days of raid events like 13 cycles of completed raid events or something like that to get Malik to 7 stars from the token 2. So it's going to be a while before I have my Malik up and running. So I don't know. I'm just going to kind of chill out, do all that stuff in the background. Still going to collect all the ships and all the characters and build them. I'll just be a little late to the party. I'll get it on free-to-play timeline. And Opticio just can't get it. It really irritates me so much, because on the Opticio account, I actually would be going harder for that. But because I wasn't around when Malgus was a thing, I wasn't in Conquest at that time, doing well enough to do anything. So there's no Malgus. So I have to wait for Malgus. I can probably get the ship. Look at this, I'm sitting at 60 Malgus shards. I think I was still back in easy mode, or normal Conquest, back when Malgus was in Conquest. So I got almost nothing for him. And the only thing I have to hope is that there's enough other people. My fleet shard is crazy on this account too. They are bonkers. So I just got to hope that other people didn't get their accounts built well enough and get Malgus, and maybe they'll have to wait for it too. But yeah, we'll have 5 or 6 Leviathans like 2 days after it comes out in this fleet shard. These people are bonkers. So I may be pushed out of top 5 with Opticio in a hurry. Arva says, if you ever have trouble with Rivas, Malgus is your guy. Jabba walks over the Malgus proving ground, by the way. Well, that's nice. So then it only takes me 27 divided by 2 is 13, 14. So it only takes me 14 more months of proving grounds to get him then. Right? So I'll be able to go after Leviathan in like a little over a year on this account. So yeah, I mean, I'll get there eventually, but I hate that they have it gated behind Conquest stuff. I think it's unfair to anybody who's got less than a couple years in the game. You're just locked out of that ship more or less for a long time. I don't think it's right. I think if you're going to make things like the Leviathan, you have to make it accessible to everybody. So that I can make a new player guide that tells you how to just go get the Leviathan right away as your first big capital ship. Right? We need that. We need another journey with Leviathan as the main capital ship. And we can't do that. That's not fair. It's not right. Aaron B says, I'm terrified of the thought of Leviathan. I have a new account as of this January. I'm in first place every day with Executor, or yeah, I assume it means Executor. And I'm just waiting for the day somebody gets it and kicks me out. DL might as well use the journey guide. I'm like you, but 1 or 2 months ahead. Fury will take a while. I've been doing 2 refreshes ever since they put him in there, and we'll unlock him in 2 weeks, says Blackbird. It's really been a drain on my crystals. Yeah, if you're doing that, it's $2,200 or $2,200. 2,200 crystals per refresh, I think, right? So it's actually better than buying them out of the shop. So when they put characters in the store, in the Conquest store, you can buy them for crystals. It's 600 crystals for 5, so that would be 2,400 crystals for 20, and you can refresh for 2,200. So it's a little better of a deal than buying stuff out of the shop. But yeah, so you can. We'll all be trying to play catch up with the Leviathans, I suppose. Maybe they'll do something like Razor Crest in the Fleet Store. Yeah, but Razor Crest in the Fleet Store still took a long time. Well, I guess not. That was only like 3 cycles out when it went into the Fleet Store. Yeah, it would be nice if they put Malgus somewhere where you could get him. Maybe put him in there with the other characters that you can buy for Token 2. Or even put him in for Token 3. Raid Token 3. That would be acceptable to me. I would... As long as he's available somewhere so that you could actually make a plan and get Leviathan without just waiting forever. 14 months divided by 3 means if you did 4,400 crystals every month, it would still be 5 months. So you're still... I guess that's not... But still 44 times 5 is 20 and 20... 20. No, because you'd have 2 refreshes every time. So you'd have a total of 10 refreshes, so it'd be 22,000 crystals. So it'd basically be $100 and some worth of crystals for refreshes. Cheap. It's a bargain. All right, let's buy a couple of these things and see how our luck is. Here's number 1. We're not going to skip it. We're going to take the drama. 300. That's really good, right? What's the max we can get? 5% chance for 300. Wow, look at that, boys. I hit the 300. I hit the 5%. All right, here's number 2. Let's let it spin again. Let's let it go. Let's not skip. That seemed to do well for us. 100. Okay, not as good. Here's the third one. David Dutcher says, come on, 300. Maybe that's why I got it. Maybe his cheering. Yeah, it's another 100. All right, here comes number 4. Come on. It gave me a 300, and then it's just giving me hundreds. We're going to skip this one. Come on. 250. All right, so how many of these do I have in total? 1,042. And I've got 2,200 crystals. Let's buy number 5. Let's buy number 5. Ready, and stop. 300 again. Look at that. Look at that. Some kind of luck I got there. Better than statistical average for sure. All right, so we got tons of circuit boards now. 1,300 circuit boards. We can just kind of ignore that for a while now, right? We don't need to worry about circuit boards. And by the time we do need to worry about them, when we go in there, we're going to have tons and tons and tons of gear. So we'll be able to run those down and then crunch up a whole shop's worth, and probably 2 or 3 months from now we'll have to look for those packs again. But that means I can start using my crystals for mod battles again, or mod challenges. And we'll go back to the 100 cost refreshes on mods. Yep, yes we will. That's a really good haul, everybody says. Good haul. Blessed Carrot says 300, 100%. Whiskey Hoarders impressed by that too. Nice. Yeah, we got 2 300s and a 250 and 2 100s, right? So definitely better than the statistical... Can't say it. Can't talk. Statistical average. All right, let's see what we got in this Obtisio account matchup. 5 million galactic power opponent. 2 in ships, 3 in characters. 12,000. So he's at 2.5, almost 3 years. Okay, he's got Kenobis everywhere. Kenobis in fleet, Kenobis in arenas. All right. No executor, no profundity. Woo, that's bold. He's got Kenobi as a GL. He's got Skywalker, Revans, Malik, Jedi Knight Luke. So he must be working toward Jabba then, right? Yes? No? Let's look for Hutt Cartel. Maybe we can see. No, he's not got a Greedo or a Mob Enforcer even started, so then he's going for Jedi Master Luke? We don't know, right? He just did the Jedi Knight Luke journey and he stopped there. Okay, we can't tell. I would assume he's going for one of the big GLs. Doesn't really matter, though. He doesn't have them yet. But certainly a lot more character power than I have in my account so far. And he has his first GL. How's mods looking? Darth Revan, fastest non-GL character. 325. That's pretty good. It's not slow. Cat is up there too. 313. Go a row down, take a look at Mara Jade here. 283. Alright, so he's got enough characters with decent mods that I have to pay attention to it. Let's see what he left for us on defense. If you put the Kenobi on defense, then we're just done. Okay. I don't see him. My opponent played and he left my capital ship. My profundity looks like it held. Alright, we can Wampa this. We can, you know, Trooper this or something. We can deal with his troopers with my rebels somehow. Darth Revan team. Darth Revan with Malak. That's a problem for me. And we got an Iden team up top too. I struggle with the Iden teams. We could probably do something up here like Jedi Knight Luke. Probably have to use Luke for this battle though too, right? This is probably the Luke battle. How do I kill Darth Revan? I mean, the other thing we could do, I think I got my Qui-Gon team, right? We could try to one-shot this with Qui-Gon. It's not a reliable solution. Bastila Fallen makes it really hard to get that to go off, because basically they fear everybody, and then they kill Qui-Gon, and then Jedi Knight Anakin gets a free turn, but he's feared. I think Luke is pretty much all we got here, right? So we'll kind of duplicate what we did on the other account, and we'll do like Luke, Revan, and Hermit Yoda. But Revan's going to die super fast. He will die super fast. And we just got to try to kill Malak with counterattacks. That's got to be the key to this. So if Revan gets a turn, we'll try to focus down Bastila. Otherwise, we're just going to have to kill Malak. This is going to be ugly. If we don't get Malak dead, he's just going to drain Luke and kill him. I don't know. Do you ever buy Bronzium wiring with Loquitur, or is it not worth it? I did in the past. I bought Bronzium wiring packs in the past, but upon reflection, I got like, you know, 25, 35, 25. And you spent 1,500 crystals, and you got like 80, 85 Bronzium wirings. And at the lower levels, you're using 40 every level of Bronzium wiring. So 85 is like 2 relic levels worth of materials. It's not fantastic. So yeah, I stopped buying the Bronzium wiring packs. All right, let's see if we can get something done with Luke here. Okay, we'll target Bastila, and we'll try to give Luke a turn here. And then let's just try to kill her. Okay. Big hit on Malak there. Okay. Now, do we keep going after Bastila, or do we go after Malak? Yeah, I think we got to kill Bastila first if we can. Let's just keep doing that. Okay, okay, okay. Let's do this. And let's just hit. Oof. That was not what I was expecting. Okay, well, death mark on him now. Don't get yeeted, buddy. He'll go over here on Revan for a second. I don't know, this is probably a bad idea, but let's do that. Okay, death mark is off. And we might be able to get past this. Okay, alright. 65 banners. That's 55 banners plus 10 for first combat, so it's good, but not, like, fantastic. Lost 2 banners, but against the Darth Revan team, losing 2 banners, I'll take that. Okay, if we use Wampa on Iden, what are we going to use here? So we have Radis, and Radis should be able to wipe out Iden, right? So we can use Wampa here, and then just plan to use Radis up top on Iden. Blessed Carrot says, come on, that seems lost. There was a part in there where it looked like it was going the wrong way, but we kept Revan alive somehow. That was crazy. Do I have Savage? Yes, I have Savage. You're going to tell me to have Savaged the Grievous, I assume. I don't like taking Savage in against Grievous when there's a B1 in the mix. I've had that just... the recovery with Savage. Savage doesn't ramp up enough damage, and B1 keeps recovering Grievous, and you end up in a timeout match where you're, by the time you actually get to Grievous, he's just got so much health you can't deal with him with Savage. Wampa keeps ramping the whole time, so doesn't matter how big Grievous gets, I can always ramp past him. But we can also try to take Savage against Iden, I suppose. Let's try the troopers here. 501. Let's try to give him a good Datacron. What do we got? We got light side 15% somewhere. Yeah, here it is. Let's just get like a little bit of every stat. I like that for troopers. A bunch of stats, a bunch of health and protection. Just make it harder for these guys to get a kill. No tank, which means I can just poke away at Anakin here. Let's give taunt and just take a lot of clone turns and wait for the execute to come up. Okay, let's stay on Padme instead of Anakin because I don't want Anakin to have a whole bunch of protection up when I target him with my aerial advantage. Okay. Let's gain back some health and protection there. I'm going to try to let Anakin lose his protection up here. Well, he didn't lose all of it. Okay, we got him. We got him. And now we'll do the opposite, and we'll go over here on Ahsoka so that I can execute Padme next. Okay, gain back health. Might go for a taunt again on 5s if I get an opportunity to. Once we take out Padme, Ahsoka will go down super fast. But I think we've got the healing back up on... Oh, no. Shakti doesn't have the healing for another turn. Waste time. Alright, now heal up. And now we should be able to get a kill. Nope. Wow. She really wants to steal a banner off of us. I don't know if she did or not. Nope. 57 banners. Good. Blessed Carrot says Jedi Knight Luke is amazing and gives the starry eyes. That's funny. Alright. I like Dash Han Chewie here. Just blast a hole through the front door. Kill Shakti before she has a chance to buff anybody up or do any protective things. Alright, let's go. I haven't had Savage for too long. Does he work on Iden? He works-ish. For Gear 12 characters, yeah, he should be able to get enough damage to kill Gear 12 version of the Iden team. Alright, let's just mow him down. Get rid of some buffs. Kill 5s. Yeet. And then kill Rex. So much damage on that team. Let's see what we got on the back wall. How does the back wall look? Is it cleanable? I got a Rolo, Geos, and some kind of Newt team that we can clean up with Mon Mothma. So we haven't needed our Radis. We've still got CLS. I feel like we're in decent shape. Let's go clear this front wall. We haven't used Traya. So what we could do is we could throw Traya Savage here. And that'll work for sure, right? But this is a sure thing too. Isn't it? I mean, isn't Jyn Radis just like 100% gonna kill this team? Yeah, I think this is good. We can underman it. We can wait for the ult. We can get extra banners. We should be able to close this one out with 58 banners. So let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. Steel turn meter? Sure, why not? Steel turn meter again? Seems good. We don't actually want to kill him while he's got the little bubble, because he's just going to resurrect. Radis. Oh, I was going to say Radis probably has enough damage to actually kill him, but he didn't. Alright, let's stun. No stuns. Counterattack, stunned myself. Waiting on something. Alright, well, that burned his bubble. Okay, let's pop some exposes. 82% on that nonsense. And Jyn Erso is full health. How is she full health? Okay. If we do this, revive all allies, recover, deal true damage to enemies. So it doesn't work, right? They still get their resurrect from that buff. Oh, she's got the rebel buff on her. She can kill people for real. Wow, look at that. And now we can just do this, and it should be 58. Yeah! Alright. Radis. Dat Radis dough. Alright, here we have bounty hunters. And we have CLS left. Got Mon Mothma. We've got troopers. Can troopers kill this team? Is my Piet fast enough? Man, I gotta get Piet going on this account. 280. There's no Zam on his team, right? 270. $208. So 280, right? And where's my Piet? My Piet is 285. He'll be 305. So we're good. We should be good. So we can punch through these guys with the troopers. That leaves us CLS for the back wall wherever we need him. All right. Go, Dark Trooper. Punch Cad Bane through the... Well, whatever. Just punch him. I had a clever reply somewhere in there, but I don't know what it was. Got lost somewhere in translation. Boba Fett. All right. Even if Boss gets a go now, we don't really care too much because he's just going to do a basic on somebody and then die. They died anyway. 57 banners. All right. Go Imperial Troopers. Now what do we got? We've got 449,000 galactic power of Empire. Oh man, I don't like the negotiator matchup into this, so I have to take the negotiator here. And this fleet is really good at killing Anakin. Even with the AI, they go right after Anakin and they kill him. So there's some chances that we'll lose that fleet battle because our negotiator, remember our negotiator on this account is garbage. So, all right, where do I want Mon Mothma? Here or here? Probably here. We'll deal with this. We'll use Mon Mothma. We'll use Cassian, Biston. Don't feel like we need a Datacron. We might get missiled in the head and killed, but we got to take that chance. I think we'll be good. All right, power up. Let's kill Asajj first. Because if we kill Newt, we just got to deal with Newt again, right? So, there he is. Okay. Stop attacking. Good gravy. What was that all about? Took like 6 attacks in a row. Come on, man. Do not missile me, bro. Don't missile me, bro. Can't get a stun on him in any way, I don't think. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're going to heal that much. Fine. We'll take what we can get. Alright. Wish I had an Enfys Nest. What are we going to do for Geos? We've got Watt. We can get Watt Tambor going here. We've got a tank somewhere in the house. Ooh. We've also got Chrysanthemum now. So we'll just do this. I know it's overkill. I know you guys want me to Vader solo. But man, the amount of times that I've lost a Vader solo against Geos, I just don't want to risk it. Don't like it. Don't want to do it. Here we go. Let's do that. We'll target the Brute with this. We'll hit the Brute. We'll hit the Poggle. We'll yeet the Spy. And then we just gotta run it out on the Brood Alpha. Alright, force crushies again. Yeah, just we got taunt up no matter what because of the Wat Tambor buff. Okay, back to Merciless Massacre on Vader here pretty soon. Okay, there we go. Basic attack, force crush. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get enough banners back to... blah, 55 banners. Stupid Geos. Vader just isn't super reliable almost. Pretty sad. Vader solo 3v3 is overrated. That's funny. I dropped a battle to a stupid droidica today. Yep. I don't know. We do that sometimes. I think we all do, right? You see a team, you underestimate it. You're like, oh, this is easy. And you go in with a team and you're like, oh, I'm sure this is... What? What just happened? Droidica just one-shotted my Wampa or something, you know. Yep. Gotta watch out for those... You gotta watch out for good mods, is really what it comes down to, you know? You fight a team where you're like... You see a team that you might have seen 100 times being played by characters with bad mods. And then you fight somebody who has like super good mods, and you come in there and they go first and they take like 3 or 4 turns and just mop up your teams. So, yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of teams that if you see what their characters do, the difference between well-modded teams and not well-modded teams is massive. Is Chrysanthemum actually a bounty hunter? He is. Okay. So he's a bounty hunter in addition to being Hutt Cartel. So I could throw him in a bounty hunter team like this. And then we could have Aura Singh in here. And have Chrysanthemum be the tank and use a Datacron. Why not, right? Seems fun. No dispels really though, right? Droidica's gonna be hidden. Can Chrysanthemum dispel? I don't know all his abilities very well. I know he can rip their arms off eventually, right? Rip their arms off. Physical damage gain, defense up, recover, protection up. Knuckle duster, damage, potency down, taunt, evasion, shock. But nothing that says we can actually remove a taunt. Good gravy. Do we just like not have any character that can remove a buff? Can he remove buffs? He removes debuffs. Okay. Dispel all debuffs on target other ally. Wow. I'm like struggling to find a character that removes buffs. Oh well. I guess we'll just go in there like this and rely on massive damage. We'll get Droidica out of his shell sometime. Embo has the buff Dispel. Pew! Yeah. That was less awesome than I thought it was going to be. That, on the other hand, was not less awesome. Turns out Fennec can really kick. Alright, let's do this. Smack. Kick. Alright. Come on now, Droidica. You're going to come out of your shell here in a second, and we're going to get you. We're going to get you. Fennec, get in there. Alright. 55 banners. Man. That's rough. Lost 2 banners in that fight. Droidica. Come on, Droidica. Alright, it's all down to this. All down to this. Can we pull off 2 fleet victories? Victories. You have Embo set up? No, I'm still working on Embo. Embo's trailing. I'm still collecting shards for him. Brady says, I may have accidentally sent in my Galactic Republic fleet with Finalizer capital ship when I wasn't paying attention today. Oh, yikes, that hurts. Oh, Androzani Major coming in with a super chat. Roster review questions once you're done with GAC. All right, man. Post up your account number so I have that to look at, if you would, please. All right. All right, let's see. Just pretty standard stuff here, I think. Kill the tank first. Gotta see if we can get a stun on him with Sunfac. Yeah, stun him. All right. Happy to see that. Got bombs on everybody now. That's no good. All right, 1 tank down. But we didn't get put on fire, so I'm okay with that. We'll just basic here. We bring this in, then Vader's going to get taunt as well, and we'll be able to just strike. What? Everybody's got days on. Oh, no. That's all right. Vader still has taunt. He can't outrun the tauntiness. Okay, put buzz droids over here now. Interesting. Bounty hunters are available, right? Everybody has Executor these days, so you typically don't see bounty hunters anywhere except the Executor fleet. That's funny. Joshua Edwards says, given there's no way to get Malgus or a ship from anywhere else besides Proving Grounds, would you consider a type of guide where you overview the quickest way to 4 million? The quickest way to 4 million... So, again, if you get to 4 million and you get the hard conquest and you get the Proving Grounds, but then you can't actually beat the event, it doesn't do you any good. So you have to simultaneously get yourself to 4 million and also be able to beat the event. So it's the same kind of thing. It's, go for your big capital fleet first, build a Galactic Legend, build into Jabba the Hutt, or something that's guaranteed to be able to take down the event. Getting to 4 million and then not being able to do the event is not helpful. It's not helping you. So you need both. You need 4 million and also a team. Let's see. Let's do this on the tank for right now. Oh, man. Oh, man. Got Disruption Shield right on him, just straight out of the box. Okay. I was going to say we'll stay on the tank, but we got no choice. We'll just do a basic here. We'll go without taunt for a second. They seem to be hyper-focused on this tank, so we'll let them. We'll let them do it. Plo is good here because it gives me my protection back on my tank. And then I can just throw taunt on him. Let's do a big hit. Try to get... Oh, Biggs didn't go. Biggs is super annoying with that free protection back. Okay. Dash Rendar in the house. Get unending loyalty on everybody so that they stay loyal forever. Forever. All right. Stay on target. Bring in Rex. try to recover some banners on this tank. Tanks, but no tanks. That area effect, I think, just wrecked all my... It doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. So if I get this victory, I will have full cleared and I will win no matter what. So it doesn't matter. We'll just take whatever banners we get. You need to build a Treya or a C squad along the way. C is not the greatest these days. C was never the greatest. I mean, he was okay for a while, and then when they came out with Kenobi and Lord Vader, he just became pretty subpar. He failed at his job at that point. I'm going to take a look at this account and see if I need carbonite circuit boards here. 647. 647. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to buy any packs on Opticio. Don't think so. All right, let's take a look at Androzani Major's stuff. Okay. Androzani Major, Barbarism Eternal. 7.2 million galactic power, 2.8 ships, 4.4 on characters, 13.6. So that's not quite 3 years, 2.5 years. Yeah, 88 plus 44. Yeah, about 3 years, just under. Okay, what do we got here on ships? Executor, Negotiator, Malevolence, all in the house. Some other stuff at Relic. Gauntlet Starfighter started. 5 stars. TIE Echelon. So we haven't built the Finalizer fleet beyond getting access to the event. So unlock the event is getting some Finalizer, but not committed to a fleet yet. Ooh, this isn't good. The Starfighter, the Rebel Y-Wing, the Vulture Droid. I know it's a pain in the butt to get all those ships to 7 stars, but you need to do it. They're too good. They're too good at 7 stars. The difference between 6 stars and 7 stars is significant on all these ships. It's definitely worth finishing them out. Ebon Hawk being worked on. All right, got another super chat from just another consumer. Love to hear love the community and the streams. Would love to hear opinions on what to do after Jabba while waiting for Malgus shards. Okay, we'll take a look. Androzani says, I neglected the ships early on. I'm farming them now. Okay. So what questions do you have? I'll keep looking at your roster, but you tell me what kind of questions you have so that I can answer whatever you want to know specifically. All right, we got Luke, Kenobi, Sith Eternal, Skywalker's in the house, Revan's, Malik, Starkiller, Relic 8. That's nice. Malgus is Relic 7. Mara Jade's Relic 7. Wow, you invested in her quite a bit. Interesting. I'm curious why you put her all the way up to Relic 7. Was there a Datacron or something that used her at one point? Rolo's at Relic 7. Oh, you got a lot of stuff that took all the way to Relic 7. All right. Got some opportunities on other stuff to build. Tuscan Warrior. 7 stars? Interesting. All right, let's see. So what are your thoughts on Leia, Lord Vader, into Leviathan? Well, Leia, I mean, you're going to have to buy her, right? If you want Leia right when she comes out, you're going to have to buy the characters and buy into the Leia unlock. So if you wanted to do Lord Vader and work on his requirements now, you could also be building the Leia requirements, farming Rex, whatever. So I would say Lord Vader could be a good play from here. You've got them going. So yeah, I would work on Lord Vader and the Leia requirements kind of at the same time. So I'd be building up Lord Vader, but I'd be working on the Leia requirements in the background. Get everything collected up, start relicking her characters, and then Leviathan. That sounds good. I mean, you may have to prioritize the Leviathans sooner. That's the only thing. If it's as good as people are saying, and people in your fleet shard build it, and they won't let you around it, you may have to go for that sooner than you think. So you'd have to farm up, I think the Extinction Bomber is part of that journey. Let's go take a look at that journey just to make sure that I'm not misremembering things here. So what all is in the Leviathan journey again? Yeah, the Interceptor, the Scimitar, the Bomber, Sith Fighter, and Ebon Hawk. 7-star Ebon Hawk. Yuck. Alright. So that's the stuff you would need. Blessed Carrot says, amazing commitment for the guild. Do you want to join mine? Andrzani Major says, I have a Datacron right now, but I took 42 of my characters to Relic 7+ for the Return to the Empire CMs and Ops. I agree with Carrot. That's an amazing contribution to your guild. That's really, really awesome, man. Okay. So yeah, I think still, like you said, I don't know though. You don't have Jabba. So you're just going to skip the whole Jabba meta. You're saying, the heck with Jabba. We're going to get Lord Vader. We're going to skip over to Leia. And then Leviathan. I mean, that's good. It's a good plan. I think you'll be successful with it. Missing out on Jabba, it will eventually cost you that Smuggler's Run 2. There's quite a bit of loot in there that you'll miss out on for a long time. But yeah, if you don't want to do the Jabba the Hutt stuff, that's a good plan. The guild is on Inquisitors, but I committed to doing a ton of ops to skip them. So I'll be getting 40+ Reva shards in a few months. We'll use her with Lord Vader. Okay. Alright, so prep Lord Vader for Reva. And then go into Leia. Yeah, I can agree with that. That's interesting strategy. Yeah, if you're going to get Third Sister that way. Why does everybody call her Reva? I'm interested to know that, because in the game, isn't she called Third Sister in the game? And like nobody calls her Third Sister? $355 on Moff Gideon. Fastest non-GL character. That's pretty good. Mara Jade, you've made a heck of a commitment to her speed too. Look at that, 338. That's pretty good. Ahsoka. Malik's faster than Darth Revan. Interesting. So you've opted for a fast build without tenacity. I assume you use that for like killing Padmes in GAC and stuff? Or are you doing this for a for the Malgus team. Does it make the Malgus team tougher if Malak is fast? Question mark? I don't know. Tuscan Chefton. Look how fast this guy is. He's up here among your fastest characters. 271, huh? I didn't realize that character was that fast. It's crazy. Alright, Vader's got offense and potency sets. 270. 16 speed, 15. 24. Yeah, these mods that only roll 3 speed, man, I stop slicing them if they get to the blue level and I can't get a 4th speed on them. I feel like the purple and gold levels are just too much to spend on mods that don't have 5 hits, 5 stats. Alright, let's do just another consumer. Take a look at this stuff. Alright, 488, 252, 191. Let's see what we've got here. Darthangan. Rogue Immortal. Here, that's a pretty decent guild. 2.6 million galactic power, 3.1 in characters, 5.7 total. 82 on Galactic War Battles 1, so not even 2 years old on this account. Okay, so just under 2 years old, so it's kind of between the Obtisio and Loquitur accounts. Nice. Just another consumer says that's her name in the Kenobi show. I know it is, but I don't know. It feels weird for me calling her a name when she's not named her name in the game. She's named Third Sister, so I feel like I have to call her Third Sister in the game. All right, Finalizer, Negotiator, Executors, 5 stars. Malevolence still not relict on Grievous. Interesting. What are you looking for? Just another consumer. D'Artagnan, Darthos, Dorthos, and Dartharamus. So the 3 Musketeers, and you're D'Artagnan. That's interesting. Funny. Alright, we've got Jedi Master Luke and SLKR. So I imagine we're probably going Jabba next. If we've already got JML, that means we already got JKL. It means we're already most of the way toward Jabba. Got the Executor already. So yeah, I imagine if we go look at Hutt Cartel, we'll see some of that stuff. Mob Enforcer, Gamorrean Guard. Pretty much, if you're not going for Jabba and you've relic those, that's weird. Alright, so we're still farming up Boosh and Skiff Guard, finishing this stuff out. Chrysanthemum. So we'll be getting Jabba here pretty soon. Finishing Jabba and about have 12 months to go on Malgus and Proving Grounds. So time to fill. Okay, so you'll get Jabba pretty easily within that time frame. I think it's the same thing that I'm going to recommend to a lot of people. You know, while you're building Jabba, pay attention to the Leia requirements, farm all the Leia characters as they come out, and follow up with Leia. By the time you do Jabba the Hutt and Leia, you can do some other like meta teams as well. Take a look at Afra or Starkiller if you want to do one of those journeys along the way. Yep. That's what I would say. And if you really needed another GL, I mean, everybody knows I like Rey a lot. You could do Rey, you could do Lord Vader. But I think if you do Jabba, and you do Leia, and you do Leviathan, those three things will kind of come together on the right timeline, and you could just build some other meta teams in between. Like the Star Killer, and I think Afra looks like a really interesting team. I've been farming all that stuff in the background on Loquitur for a long time. So I've got 000 and BT1 almost done. Still have to do the Hondo. That's going to be a pain in my butt, but yeah, we'll see about potentially doing Afra. Do you have the whole Jedi Knight Luke team? Because that's something else. I mean, you could like do what I did on Loquitur account and build the Jedi team around. Yeah, it looks like you do. So you got Revan, Luke, Kenobi, Hermit Yoda, Bastila. So you've got the SLKR Chillin team. And then in the Bounty Hunter, the same thing. You know, you can look to build that Fennec Shan team that kills Lord Vader's. So you're still working on the Fennec, but take a look at that team as well. That's some stuff you could do while you're building up to the Leviathan. Does he have gas? If not, Lord Vader is a lot. I didn't see gas in there. Gas is so easy now, though. I mean, getting the characters leveled up to get gas is not hard. And then you can build gas out of the Mark II raid tokens. Yeah, I think gas is not that hard to grab for. Doing gas and Malak both would be pretty hard, but doing one or the other, you can kind of fit that in. Grandmaster Yoda may need to be done. Poor Grandmaster Yoda. Well, I didn't look. Where was Grandmaster Yoda? My Grandmaster Yoda on Aptisio is still like gear 11. Yeah, at least you got yours gear 12. Mine's still gear 11. Alrighty, guys. Well, that's probably going to wrap it up for me for the stream tonight. Going to pack it in there. Appreciate y'all. Thank you all for watching. Remember to like if you didn't already do that. Use your like saber. Get that like button out of here. Subscribe to the channel so you can watch more stuff like this in the future. Use the notification bell so you know when I'm going to be doing a live stream. And of course, like I was saying earlier in the stream, join us over on Discord. The link is always in the description down below. We've got a great Discord community, and I'd really love to see you all over there. Hang out, ask questions, answer questions, have a good time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next